Ever dreamed of creating a dessert that looks like it came straight from a Parisian patisserie? Well, today we're tackling a French classic, the stunning Paris Brest. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be making it like a true professional. Don't be intimidated by its fancy name. It's basically a ring of choux pastry filled with a decadent praline cream and dusted with powdered sugar. It's heavenly, and I'm going to break it down step by step. First things first, the choux pastry. This is the foundation of our dessert, and it's surprisingly simple. In a saucepan, we'll combine water, milk, butter, a pinch of salt, and a little sugar. Bring that to a rolling boil. The moment it boils, take it off the heat and dump in all your flour at once. Stir vigorously with a wooden spoon until it forms a smooth ball of dough that pulls away from the sides of the pan. This part is a bit of an arm workout, but it's worth it. Now, put the pan back on low heat and cook the dough for another minute or two, constantly stirring. This step is crucial because it dries out the dough, which helps it puff up beautifully in the oven. Next, transfer the dough to a mixing bowl and let it cool down for just a few minutes. We don't want to scramble our eggs. Then, with your mixer on low, add your eggs one at a time, making sure each egg is fully incorporated before adding the next. You'll know the consistency is perfect when the dough is smooth, glossy, and forms a slow-moving V-shape when you lift the beater. Time to pipe. Get a piping bag with a large star tip. On a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, trace a circle about 8 inches in diameter is perfect. This will be your guide. Pipe a ring of dough following the circle, then pipe another ring right next to it, touching the first one. Finally, pipe a third ring on top, right in the middle of the first two. This triple ring technique gives our Paris Brest that classic look and plenty of room for filling. Before it goes into the oven, brush it with an egg wash and sprinkle generously with sliced almonds for that lovely crunch. Bake it in a preheated oven until it's golden brown and gloriously puffed up. A key tip here, do not open the oven door while it's baking, or your beautiful choux ring might collapse. Once it's done, turn off the oven, prop the door open slightly, and let it cool down slowly inside. This helps it dry out completely and stay crisp. While our choux ring cools, let's make the star of the show, the praline mousseline cream. This is a mix of pastry cream and a rich praline paste, lightened with butter. You can buy praline paste or make your own by caramelizing hazelnuts and almonds and blending them into a smooth paste. First, make a classic vanilla pastry cream and let it cool. Then, whip some softened butter until it's light and fluffy. Gradually beat in your praline paste, followed by the cooled pastry cream. Keep whipping until you have a silky, luscious cream that holds its shape. Now, for the grand finale, assembly. Carefully slice the cooled choux ring in half horizontally with a serrated knife. Take the bottom half and be generous with the filling. Pipe beautiful rosettes of that praline cream all around the ring. You can't have too much cream here, so go for it. Once you've filled it to your heart's content, gently place the top half of the choux ring back on. For the finishing touch, give it a light dusting of powdered sugar. And there you have it, your very own, professional-looking Paris Brest. The combination of the crisp, airy pastry, the crunchy almonds, and that incredibly smooth, nutty cream is just divine. It's a masterpiece you can proudly share. Thanks for baking with me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more delicious adventures. Happy baking!